What's going on, guys? Bengal King here, coming back at you with another video. Firing through that intro per usual. We're back on Dolphins franchise. Coming off of maybe our most dominant victory of this series, 54-19 over the New England Patriots. Defense stepped up in a big way as Kendall Fuller was your AFC Defensive Player of the Week with 3 interceptions, 8 tackles, and a touchdown as a slot and sometimes a boundary cornerback. But if you guys are enjoying the series, the franchise, the channel in general, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And we have a breakout player challenge for the beast that is Xavier Howard to maybe get Superstar X Factor. So he's calling out Babe Ruth references, but says, I'm not tired, or excuse me, that's not what that says. I'm tired of not getting the credit I deserve, coach. Dangus. I feel like I'm one of the best players in the league. You've seen what I can do. This team knows I'm for real. That's not what that said. I said, I can't read, is what we're finding out. I just got to show everyone else. And he says, you know, Babe Ruth called a shot back in the day? Well, watch me closely this week. I'm about to make a huge statement against the Jets. It is the Jets. That's not saying that much, Xavier. But in order to get Xavier Howard to Superstar X Factor, because he is Superstar right now, we have to hold the Jets to less than 100 passing yards or force 3+ turnovers. That's very doable. Or get Xavier Howard 3+ interceptions, forced fumbles, tackles for loss, or sacks. We're not going to be able to hold him under 100 passing yards, I'm letting you know. I just don't think it's possible. 3+ turnovers is going to be our best shot. Getting Xavier Howard 3 picks, forced fumbles, tackles for loss, sacks is going to be tough. That's going to be real tough. That's going to be like banking on interception and a forced fumble, really. Playing him close to the line and blitzing him often for tackles for loss / sacks. It's doable, but it is Superstar X Factor. So that one is quite tough. Also, our offensive coordinator seems to have words about Kalen Ballage. He was really impressed with some of the plays he made, and we were too. 81-yard touchdown run was electric. But he'd like to see if he can lead the charge against the New York Jets this week. Who knows if he breaks out? Might have a franchise running back on our hands. That's a good point. Kalen Ballage needs 2 touchdowns or 100+ yards rushing / receiving. That's also doable. He's only got normal development, if I'm not mistaken, at the moment. But you're right, coach. If Kalen Ballage got up to star dev, now we're talking. And we're getting a lot more of these with the new patch in the game. On the day of recording the last episode, which is also the same day, a patch went out. They kind of changed a lot of that. So this should make the franchise a lot more fun. As Cody Whitehair, Steve Ishmael have upgrade points. I don't think it really matters too much for Cody Whitehair. Pass block would be, I think, much appreciated for him. So I'm actually going to do pass protector. Try to get his pass block up. Because 81 pass block is just not going to do it. But +2 pass block is very much appreciated. I don't really care for Steve Ishmael. Whatever. But for the Jets, we have 2 primary goals other than, of course, win the game. Xavier Howard, ball out, or the defense in general to ball out. We need a lot of turnovers here. And Kalen Ballage needs 100 yards, rushing or receiving. Maybe it's combined. I'm not sure. And 2 touchdowns. So that's doable. We got rain here in Miami. It is a hurricane season at this time, and it really is coming down, so we might be running the football quite a lot as Matt Hawk kicks things off here, and that is going to be returned. Not a very long kick at all. We got to get started on these turnovers, man. We have to capitalize given this opportunity, and Sam Darnold is our quarterback, a young QB. Definitely can be turnover prone, as we've seen at USC. And in a short time in the NFL, as Kendall Fuller comes up, makes that tackle. I would love for Xavier Howard to have done that, because that's a tackle for loss already. Unfortunately not. 3rd and 7, though. Let's play up closer to the line. And he went at me. It's unfortunate. Tried to cover too many players there. It was tough. And they exposed me in coverage. I'm ass. But that reminds me, I need turnovers. We got to be actively going for turnovers. We're going to be playing the ball. We're going to be trying to take the ball away. It's another run. Titus Avant can't wrap up. Nate Orchard saves a touchdown maybe with an ankle tackle as Bell takes it 1 to 37. He's giving us a lot of issues so far. Just falling forward. I mean, you'd be surprised how many yards you accumulate that way. Run up. Oh, it's actually a play action. I had an opportunity for a tackle for loss with Howard, and I went for a hit stick. Why? Your guess is as good as mine. I think it comes down to the simple fact that I'm a bad, stupid player. Please, Sam Darnold breaks a sack and then gets the completion to Chris Herndon. Need the defense to come up with a clutch stop. We'll play clouds here. That's going to give us a good opportunity for a Xavier Howard interception. And we're covering everything, and down goes Darnold. That is Nate Orchard. There we go, man. That is a big play on third down. And we save a touchdown. This is kind of a longer field goal, too, based on the sack. It's not super long, but it's a little bit longer. And through the rain, you figure it would play some impact. But nope. It's going to be Dustin Hopkins who banks it through. Tyrone Holmes is roughing up the kicker. Tyrone, settle down. 2nd and 9. Slant open. Preston Williams will pick up 6. It's going to be 3rd and short. This is going to be Kalen Ballage territory as Lawrence the Boss Ross goes over 3,000 on the year. And we're trying to get a touchdown as that will break Andrew Luck's rookie total for 2012. Here's 3rd and 2, though. Jakeem Grant stays in the game. And Ross is slipping. What do you want me to do, man? I can't do anything. He just slips. Whoa! On a slip and slide. I can't throw the ball. Play action. I'm trying to get there. Big hit by Avant. But that is a great catch. That is Jamison Crowder. And he goes over 1,000 on the year on a 24-yard catch. To run, Baker again. Says no. Tyus Bowser in there as well. And it is 3rd and long. A sack here, a tackle for loss, probably stops a field goal. It's play action, and they had the streak, dude. They still have... Xavier Howard is absolutely torched by Robbie Anderson. 37 yards to the house. Not like torched like down the sideline, but he was turned around and spun and not even close. Cooked us on an in, and it is 10-0 Jets. Not a great start in Miami. Finally, Kalen Ballage in the game as we subbed him in, and his power is much needed. Jamal Adams comes closer to the line, single high safety look. This is the opportunity where I'd like to take a shot, but we're going to hand it to Ballage, and he is going to be short of the 1st down marker. We might call a hurry up on this. Keep him in the same defense and try to just stretch it over the line. And on 3rd and 1, we're going to do exactly that. 1st down. Brian Poole is too late. Too little, too late. Shout out to JoJo. How many times have I done that this series? Way too many. Like a concerning number of times. Slant, please, Preston Williams. 1st down. Slants seem to be one of the only routes that work. 2nd and 10. We're going to go for Kenny Stills, and we'll just take the catch. We'll just take the catch. Big 1st down. It's a big run by Ballage. That stiff arm is quite strong. Might give it to him again on this inside zone. Cut it back. Ballage, meet Jamal Adams, and that is a face mask. 2nd and goal from the 9. See what we can do here with Kalen Ballage. Up the middle, Jamal Adams meets him, but Ballage goes through him. That was actually not Kalen Ballage, it was 57. That's CJ Mosley. Thought he came in from that strong safety spot. And we're going to go ahead and not run it against this box and go for instead Devontae Parker. And that is a touchdown. There we go. We managed to score a touchdown on offense. I'm as shocked as you are. And we're going to inch back in this game. 10-7. It's a pitch. That is a broken tackle. Titus Avant is there. Another tackle for loss. Would love Xavier Howard to get a few of these. But they're not running the ball at him. It's here 2nd and 11. We got a heavy blitz coming in. Might try to eat up one of these with DeAndre Hubbard. And couldn't get back to that. That is a broken tackle, too. It's a pump draw, pump draw, pump draw, pump draw, punch draw. Tackle, please. Bell's not going to fumble. It's just not going to happen. Unless he fumbles it. Oh. I like that. So Darnold is yet to throw an incomplete pass. 7 for 7, 100+ yards. And what am I doing? Dude, how are you so fast? What the hell? We could never even get in front of him. Wooden with an interesting touchdown. I thought we'd just be able to get right up on him and go for this trip, and he just outran the entire team. Pretty stacked box here. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe you could even call 9. It's 8 in the box, but that's a cornerback's close to the line. Come on, Gesicki, though. Outrun him. Outrun him. There we go. Big first down. We're playing super conservatively. That's Gesicki open again. Go through him. Nah, all right. Just hit Gesicki underneath. I think we have it. Ross barely gets it off. Williams has a step, though. Out of the back of the end zone. No way. I don't even know how he got the throw off, to be honest, but that's worth a challenge in the second quarter. And these angles are not the most helpful, but if that could be overturned, that'd be phenomenal. Doesn't look like it's gonna be. I don't think it is. It is not. Well, you hate to see it. We're setting up a nice little play here. Might have to throw it quickly. Kenny Stills kind of had it, but he definitely has it here. And per usual, Lawrence Ross misses the mark. Kenny Stills had a step. Should be able to kick this one in, but yeah, it's a really frustrating miss. And that field goal barely sneaks in. We're down by a touchdown. Bell breaking tackles. We have guys falling down. Le'Veon Bell's got a touchdown. I mean, he's just going to outrun everybody. It was going to happen. Just going to go up 24-10. They're playing well, though. I'm liking the way these sliders are playing. It's really tough at the moment to do stuff, but I'm glad, you know, we're not just blowing teams out like we did last week against the Patriots. However, if you told me we would have smashed the Patriots and be struggling heavily against the Jets when we're arguably playing better in general, that's kind of a shock. And I think I am playing better in general. I mean, my user just hasn't been there to take away stuff that the Jets have done, like we did with Jacoby Brissett against the Patriots last week. Go watch that video if you didn't, but I assume everyone here has watched that video. If you haven't, there's a playlist on the channel. You can watch every single episode. Wide open over the middle. Here we go, Nick O'Leary. Touch pass is the wave. Bullet pass feels like it's an inaccurate miss every time. Dude, I mean, I have to be able to take advantage of the fucking terrible cornerbacks. Have to. Excuse the language, of course, but we're going to go underneath. There's a good bullet pass. Let's juke back into a block. Or a Jamal Adams hit stick. That was not intended. Look at where the corners are playing. If I go Nick O'Leary on a streak, Gesicki on a streak, Ballage has got a block, and then McLeod-Williams combo on that left side, one of those guys should be open. And we're going to take the shot. We're going to take the shot for Preston Williams. Couldn't quite catch it. I like the opportunity, though. I really do. 3rd and 10. We got one more snap. And we get sacked. It feels like that arm is all the way forward and the ball doesn't come out. Baker slipped. Yeah, like these mishaps are frustrating the hell out of me. And that is another hit stick with no fumble. The missed tackles I'm not complaining about because we're on aggressive. That's to be expected. That's kind of the risk you run. That's got to be a pick. DeAndre Hubbard. There we go, man. There we go. Huge block by Xavier Howard. DeAndre Hubbard, you got to score on this one. You got to score. DeAndre Hubbard, pick 6. And we are right back in the game. He's had another great rookie season. And when I say another, I mean it's not another rookie season for him, but Titus Avant is a rookie that's played so well for us. We missed the extra point somehow. That's not ideal. Coach Dangus can't believe it. I really can't either. I don't know how that happened. That is a huge play before the half, though. That is a huge play. Let's see if they just run it or try and score. Pick! Jerome Baker! Back-to-back pick 6s! And we are back in the game. Not tied. We got to go for 2. But back-to-back pick 6s by linebackers out of nowhere. Why would we ever kick the extra point here? We're going for it, of course. I don't like their defense at all. Feels like everything is covered. Can we high point that? We just threw it over the head of the linebacker. Ja'Kai Polite in coverage. Mike Gesicki, easy 2 points. I'm like, can we do this? And we could. I wouldn't do that on like 2nd or 3rd and goal, but in a 2-point conversion situation, like why not try it out? We got a tie ball game. They're making some big mistakes that are resulting in no yards, potential turnovers from what we've seen. They're going to run the ball here. Big tackle. I'm going to call a timeout. We have the strongest arm in the NFL. Don't tell me Patrick Mahomes. Don't tell me Matt Stafford. Don't tell me Josh Allen. I want to hear Lawrence the Boss Ross. Touch pass. O'Leary. He's continuing to go forward. 11 seconds. This is the opportunity where we just settle for points, right? It's 54 yards. We might be able to take one shot. This is where I get rid of the ball really, really quickly. I want 2 running backs to block for me, and then it's either a deep shot to the end zone or nothing. Just gonna throw it away. All right, we'll take the field goal. See, it's a long field goal. We have the wind, but I've missed an extra point in this game already, and I did not exactly get a good kick on that. Just missed it. Maybe had the leg too. Rough game from Jason Sanders, and by that I mean rough game from me. They're calling Hail Mary, which I believe you got to blitz this all the time. They just got to throw the ball too quickly or take a sack, and they throw it quickly. That's got to be a turnover. It's an interception. Picked off by guess who? Kendall Fuller. 4 picks in his last 6 quarters, and that's their 3rd turnover. That's Xavier Howard, Superstar X Factor, I believe. Balaj, there we go, man. That's a burst of acceleration and speed right through the hole. Love to see it. Running at Jamal Adams is so tough. I know we're doing it here. They just have so many superstar defensive players. I just need a block. Or 2. It's a weak box. That means Kalen Balaj getting the football. Running it, or close to Jamal Adams, and he fumbles the ball. It is recovered by Warner. I believe that's a rookie right guard. Oh my goodness, that is a big save. Kalen Balaj coughed up the football. Wide open for Gesicki. Please, stiff arm Jamal Adams. All right, not quite. Jamal Adams is going to wrap up. He might have secure tackler. I'm not really sure. Kenny Stills, touchdown. And we take the lead for the first time today. We probably don't need to play on aggressive anymore. Le'Veon Bell has annihilated us. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and turn that off. Pump draw, or nope. Pump RPO screen. Avant wraps up. And it's Jamison Crowder. We got beat by that play against the Patriots consistently. We just don't defend that play well. That's our real Achilles heel. Le'Veon Bell, please, please, please. Runs into secure tackler. I love to see it. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Jets. Got some linebackers on the field here. Not ideal, but I did call 4-3. Not a nickel package, but, you know, I didn't know they were going to come out and empty. They're going to just throw it away. Is that really the play? I guess it would be on 3rd and 3, and you'd play 4 down territory or punt. I would probably go for it. 4th and 3 from midfield down by a touchdown. I think this is as good an opportunity as any that you're going to find. A lot of time left. I don't hate the punt, but I'm in the school of thought of play aggressive. The running lanes have been wide open this game. I don't know if I'm just hitting them well or the blocking's been so good. But Kalen Balaj up the middle, and he fumbles again. This time it's recovered by the Jets. C.J. Mosley picks it up. His 2nd fumble of the game, man. I mean, I've taken 2 hit sticks and fumbled twice. 3rd and inches. Raekwon. What? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Is that Heat Seeker? What is that, dude? What is that? I blew it up the middle. Oh my Lord. It made me run at Sam Darnold. I went straight down. I was going to blow this up so you think I'm running straight at Le'Veon Bell and then I just take a sharp turn and continue to follow up to the tackle? You think that's what I did? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Some of the animations that you're predetermined and locked into when you come in a certain radius infuriate me. And that's going to be a touchdown now because of it. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous when it's scripting. What else can you say? Kalen Balaj fumbles in that spot. His 2nd of the game. And then I get locked into an animation that totally makes me abandon my gap when I had the play blown up in the backfield. Frustrating, man. I'm frustrated because I'm passionate. I'm passionate because I care. I do. It's 31-31. I don't want to lose. Dude, halfback wham. This was what, Madden 18 online play? This play was ridiculous. It was all anyone would run online. Doesn't seem to be that effective here. 3rd and 11. Did not exactly have a great series of plays here. Just going to check down. Couldn't make anybody miss. Maybe had something over the top. Didn't really look, to be honest. I didn't want to get sacked. But we will settle for a punt. We got some good punting ability. And we'll see what we can do. That one's a boomer. That one is way further than I thought. We might get a good bounce, though. Almost. Almost. That's going to be a one-on-one. I need Titus Avant to win it. Thank God. That had disaster written all over it. We've allowed 172 yards rushing, Le'Veon Bell. And here's this dude again. Hubbard with a big hit. They don't fumble. They do not fumble the ball. I need players to play well in man coverage. We've got some good man corners. We just need to play well. And that is a sack. DeAndre Hubbard continues his big game. Pick, a touchdown, a sack, 5 tackles, a tackle for loss. We're blitzing again. And again, we need the same thing. Players to play well in man coverage. Kendall Fuller, interception. That is huge. His 2nd of the game. He had 3 last game, 2 this game. Kendall Fuller is breaking out in the 2nd half of the season. So they give us 2nd and 12. I really think Gesicki could crush on this streak. But actually, we're going to throw it underneath. Couldn't get the ball out. Avery Williamson picks up the sack on 3rd and 20. It's probably not even a good idea to do anything other than run the ball here. We're just gonna settle and punt. I know that seems like a lame play call. A sack there would kill us. It's a pump draw. Please wrap up. I'm spamming X, man. He's just faster somehow. I think we were most successful when we man blitzed this team. We've been torn apart in zone coverage. And somehow I make the play. Somehow I get close enough to cause the incompletion. And this should be a longer field goal. They have the win though. So it's gonna be pretty makeable, I think. Kick is up and it is right down the middle. The Jets take a 34-31 lead, just under 6 to play. Gesicki, that is wide open. Beautiful touch pass by Lawrence Ross. The Jets think it's incomplete. He was in by a lot. Like, by a lot. It's like all of a sudden we get close to 100 yards for Kalen Ballage, and the Jets' run defense turns into a brick wall. Can't get anything. But finally we find some success, and Kalen Ballage is over 100. That should be his star development done. Gesicki on the superstar streak ability. Stepping up, and we get sacked. Dude, like, this... I don't know what's happening, but they have dialed it up huge in the 4th quarter. Gesicki on a bit of a post. Williams underneath. I don't love this play. Touch pass over the head of the linebacker, and Preston Williams gets the first down. It was ballsy. We got rid of the ball quickly, and we're in field goal range. We can, at the very least, force overtime. I'm scared to give the ball to Kalen Ballage, considering his fumbling problems so far today. I really am. We have to go 28 yards to score a touchdown or settle for the tie. Went quickly to Devontae Parker, pick up 4. We're going to make sure that this is probably the last drive of the game, or at least the last drive of the 4th quarter. It is 3rd and 4. I've tried this play earlier. They blitzed it. I couldn't get the football off. I'm going to follow up Preston Williams with an in. Devontae Parker on the quick slant could be the move, actually. Let's snap the ball. There it is. Devontae Parker, quick slant. First down. Gesicki. Give me a block. Gesicki throwing off New York Jets. 2nd and 2. The unexpected draw. Ballage up the middle. Down at the 2. 50 seconds remain. Stack box. Should have a favorable matchup. They blitz it. And we take a sack. Ja'Kai Polite flying in. And we're actually going to call a timeout here. Gesicki catches the ball. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 7. I'm a little nervous in this spot. I'm not going to lie. I think we had a good chance to score a touchdown. The sack really, really hurt. I don't need to tell you that. You're all pretty much aware of that. We still can score, though. Still can get a touchdown. That Kenny Stills. It's actually Devontae Parker. Excuse me. But we got the touchdown. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it is. It's a team effort. And Devontae Parker puts us up 38-34. Almost, very barely 38-34. Almost 37. A field goal doesn't do it for the Jets. They have 16 seconds with 3 timeouts to score a touchdown to win. All right, we'll user it up. Xavier Howard. All right, incomplete. I don't want to have my corners in hook zones, so we're gonna call blitzes from man and back up. Get me on Jerome Baker. We'll blitz it manually. They throw quickly. If we would have missed a tackle there, it would have been tough. They have 1 second left from the 50. Back up and still blitz it. Get inside. Get inside. They throw it quickly. It is knocked down and incomplete. That is the game. 38-34 is your final and one of the most fun games of the series as far as I'm concerned. And there have been some good ones too, especially in the early going. But wow, man. Not only did we win, very tightly contested game, we also managed, I think, and we'll find out at the end of this episode, to secure Superstar X Factor for Xavier Howard and star development for Kalen Ballage. I think. We had a good game, man. Not a whole ton of passing yards, but Lawrence Ross, arguably his best game of his career. 25 for 33, 211 yards, 3 touchdowns. Le'Veon Bell ran wild on us, but Kalen Ballage over 100 yards. He did fumble twice. Tough. Still averaged 5.2 per carry. Mike Gesicki had a ton of catches. Kept going to him. Kenny Stills was our safety blanket. 2 touchdowns for Devontae Parker. They were both huge. Preston Williams, 4 catches. Defensively, DeAndre Hubbard had a ton of tackles, as did Raekwon McMillan. Tackles for loss, 3 for Raekwon. A sack for DeAndre Hubbard and Nate Orchard. Interceptions for Kendall Fuller, Jerome Baker, and DeAndre Hubbard. Forced fumbles for nobody. And defensive touchdowns for 2 linebackers, Jerome Baker and DeAndre Hubbard, both on the outside. That was a crazy game. Looked like it was all Jets, really, in the first half. But we fought back to tie it up before halftime, I believe. And then managed to win in the second half. That was a great game. You know, Coach, football is simpler than people think. It's about one-on-one matchups. The better man always wins. And after today's game, I don't think there's anyone better than me. It's an interesting attitude, but Xavier Howard is now a Superstar X Factor and can use a zone ability plus 2,000 XP for your defensive back. Quite an addition. We also have a message regarding Kalen Ballage from our offensive coordinator. How about that game from Kalen Ballage? I've always thought of him as a serviceable backup. Serviceable is how that word is pronounced. Even back in his college days. But if we develop him properly, I think he could be a special player. And I agree. Kalen Ballage now has a star development trait and progresses faster than before, plus 5,000 XP for your running back. Absolutely fantastic. I got Freebird blaring in my ears right now. I'm loving it. Kalen Ballage at star dev with an upgrade point and one coming on the way, I'm sure. And now, Xavier Howard with Superstar X Factor. Isn't it beautiful? His ability, Zone Hawk. The Zone Hawk defenders lock down a part of the field. When they enter the zone, this ability increases the rate of catch knockouts and interceptions while in zone coverage. In order to do that, we have to force incompletions and don't allow yards. Allowing yards will get them out of the zone. So that is the new look team, and it's a good one. I'll see you guys in week 16 when we take on the Oakland Raiders for one of their final games in Oakland. But, of course, they don't relocate in this, so... Ooh. Another breakout player message. I think we'll find out about that one in the next episode. 10-4, over and out. Take it easy.